Can you see me now? Hi, my name's Kevin. Welcome to Milgat Farms. Stay on the channel. We're getting ready to start tapping our maple trees. It's the first day of maple, now I say maple season, it's the first day of tapping. And it is so cold. I mean cold. We're probably sitting around 4 to 7 degrees, somewhere in that range. And I'm telling you, it is downright chilly. We got a lot of snow, as you can see behind me, and right next to me. We got a lot of snow in the last couple of days. We got a layer of crunch, maybe 3 to 4 inches of snow, and then whatever drift that we have. And the goal for us today is to get up there and tap maybe, let's see if we can get 100 taps done today. I know that's not a lot. First day in the woods is always a little bit challenging because you got to get your processes on everything down, if you will. And I want to make sure that I've got mine down so that the rest of the week is smooth sailing. It is definitely going to be a challenge getting up in the woods. Let me get everything set up in the side-by-side so we can head on up there. Oh, that's heavy. I am not sure if we're going to need this, but I don't want to go up in the woods and not have it. I think that would be wrong. Oh my gosh. Oh, that is so thick. Wow. Wow. There's like little oil sickles. Oh my gosh. Okay, I can sit there. Get our drills. Gotta have animal crackers. All right, my fingers got cold. I'm going inside to get warm first. Oh my gosh, my fingers are numb. I mean numb. I'm not sure how it's gonna work today. I may not get many of them done because it is downright cold. While I'm warming up, I'm gonna get my precision tapper set up. Each year we take out the drill bit because of dissimilar metals. If you know what that means, put it down in the comments below. Share it with some folks. But we take these things out every single year. I'm not going to tell you why, but right now we'll put them back in. I have two of these precision tappers, just in case I have somebody that wants to come over and tap with me. I've got one. Well, I don't let a lot of people tap. I'm going to tell you that right now. And the reason I don't is it's the most crucial thing on the farm. If you don't tap correctly, you will reduce the amount of sap you get and you won't be able to make as much maple syrup. Ask me how I know. It's been a challenge over the years. I've learned that there's a few operations on the farm that I like to do myself. And that doesn't mean I want to control everything, that's for sure. But I want to make sure that it's done as best as I possibly can get it done. Every single year, I start off with a brand new drill bit. This is this year's drill bit. All right, right up inside of there is an Allen bolt, and I've got to get it out. There's 2 of them actually. I got to back them off enough so I get my drill bit down in the hole. Okay, I've seated that thing in there as far as it'll go. I don't want to put a lot of effort on that or a lot of torque. All right, so I've got it. There's no battery on here yet. Got to get those and put them into the back of the side-by-side. What's kind of interesting is how this thing works. You come at the tree this way, it's going to compress this down exactly where you set it. In my case, I want a 2-inch depth, and then as soon as it's done, you let go and it helps it come off the tree. Now these little spikes that are on the end there, they help it stay on the tree so you're not moving like this. So a lot of times if you've never tapped a tree, you don't know that it's got to go in straight and come out straight. Any deviation, right or left, in any 360 degree is going to create an oblong hole. Well, if you create an oblong hole, it's not going to work. Your tap is not going to seat properly. So this tool, what it does is it helps the beginner push it all the way through, get it in there, and then pop it back out evenly. So it's not impossible to wire the hole out, but it's highly unlikely if you use a tool like this. I've been using this tool only 1 year. I got it last year and I set it up for some friends who were going to come over and help me. And we had a very interesting tapping season. Now, no fault of their own. They worked with me for about an hour, hour and a half, and I thought everything was good. But you know, I focused mainly on this, getting the hole right. And I didn't focus on the tapping part. And so when it was all said and done, there was a good number of taps that weren't seated properly. And that really affected our yield last year. Hopefully this year, when they come back, I won't have that same challenge, so we can get a better yield this year. So one of the things I've learned about tapping is to always have extra batteries. In fact, it's been so cold in years past that I will put little hand warmers inside of a cooler, and I put my batteries in that cooler. That way they stay warm and won't die as soon. On this particular unit, the batteries are less than a year old, only 1 season. I don't use them for a lot of other things on the farm. They've charged at least 2 of them. I'm gonna take 2 with me. And if I kill 2 batteries today, I would be shocked, because normally I can get about a day out of a battery. Now, this is all ready to go. All we gotta do is go find a couple batteries and see if we can make it up the hill. Turn that thing off. All right, besides the cold, we may have some other challenges too. There could be trees down on the line, or we get high winds, and then we're gonna have to come out of the woods. I've never been able to make a straight up run in this kind of snow, so we're gonna have to zigzag going up. Oh my goodness. I figure you'd be covered up with snow. All right, first off, it is gorgeous. This is simply beautiful. Wow! I don't hear a lot of wind, that's a good thing. I'm not so sure my snowshoes are gonna work. In fact, I don't think I'm gonna use my snowshoes. We have a section down here that we're gonna hit first, and I may even make a side pull or two, we'll see. We got about 10 or 15 taps over here. We'll get that done. I'm gonna climb up into here and we're gonna start walking sort of the contour. So wherever we are there, whatever's equal in height or contour, if you will, the same contour line, we're gonna go over here and we're gonna zigzag, making our way up. I don't know how far I'm gonna get, we'll just see. All right, got all my gear. I'm not carrying all my fittings like I usually do. This is day one. We'll try a few taps and we'll see how it's gonna go. The gear that I'm carrying is the precision tapper, my hammer, the single-handed tool, and maybe a couple little flat connectors, just in case we find something that's got a bite in it, we can fix it. Here's a spring we're gonna develop next year. It's coming out right here, and so we're gonna dig it out, put a pipe in there, collect it, and send it on down to the garden, which is way down there. Oh, that's sweet. Now you might be making fun of me. Now, if you're a sugar maker, you're probably making fun of me because I'm using a claw hammer. But in all honesty, I use a sledgehammer if I had to. As long as you know how to use your hammer and get it in the way it's supposed to be, it doesn't matter what you use. It is absolutely beautiful out here, albeit it is cold. We've got a few trees down here to hit, and then we're gonna start climbing in and doing some of the ones up on the hill. I will definitely not be climbing up to get trees at the top. I'm gonna park at the top once I can get there and work my way downhill. All right, when I walk up to a tree, the first thing I want to do is I want to see where I have a hole. There's a hole right here. There's a hole right here. So I can't be about 2 to 3 inches on either side, about 6 inches above and below. There's a hole right there. So where am I going to put this guy here? I'm probably going to come around this side over here. There we go. See up here, I got a hole here too. Now, as long as this is straight, let me show you what I'm talking about. As long as this is straight and we have no little loops like such, we'll be okay. All right, here we go. Now, what we're looking for is this white wood. You see the white wood right here? That's what you want. If it's dark, that's a bad hole. It's not going to work because it's a dead spot on the tree. Now you're going to hear it. It's going to change pitch. Hear that pitch? I feel it and I can hear it. Now you can't feel it, but you can hear it. Once you get that pitch change, it's in where it needs to be. It can get a little difficult, especially when there's snow on the tree. We want to make sure of, all right, since we're going uphill, we don't want this thing to be super, super tight. If it's tight and we have to go down, it's not going to work here. It's going to come up and then go down. So we want a little bit of flexibility, but not so much where we have a loop like that. That's going to be about enough. Here we go, right there. Boom, right where it goes. Now again, oh, almost fell down again. Here we go. Hear that? If I slam it hard, I'll split the tree. That's in. So I'm heading that direction, here, going all the way up. I'm gonna finish this lateral here. I'm gonna jump over a lateral and I'm gonna come back down, all the way down to the side-by-side, which is way down there. I've got 2 taps down there I've got to hit, and then I'll be done for the day. What I'm gonna do, oh, sorry about that. What I'm gonna do is, I don't wanna kill myself my first day. I wanna get down, I wanna stretch, I wanna make sure my body isn't hurting, and certainly wanna be hydrated. That's been a big problem for me over the last couple of years, not having enough water in my system and getting some crazy bad cramps at night. So what's hard to tell, and maybe it's not, is the steepness. Mind you, we're not on the steepest section yet, but this is definitely steep. Oh my gosh, it is still cold out here. It's probably 4 degrees at this point in the day. Downright chilly. Beautiful for sure, no doubt about that. So you can tell over here, it's pretty steep. And instead of walking the contour, I walked up, I did 2 laterals. I did 2 laterals over there, and then I came down 2 laterals here, and I caught the rest going that way. So the section up to the next road, which is maybe 150 meters, 200 meters up, from there down on the other side, is done. Tomorrow, I'll probably start up in here and work this side up to that finger and get all that done. So I was able to get about 100 taps done. It's pretty deep. It's going to take some time to get these done. On this side of the farm, we have 850 taps. On the other side, approximately 2,200, give or take 100. I can't really keep count, that's for sure. I always lose it when I get ready to do line maintenance or tapping. I just can't keep the count going. But at any rate, each year I buy about 3,000 taps. I use almost every single one of them. At this point in the day, it's time to go down and get rehydrated. Make sure all the animals have their water and life is good down below. If I have a little extra time, I'm gonna play with the kids too. And then I'm gonna get in bed. I'm not gonna get in bed. Oh, see, I'm already tired. I'm gonna go in, have dinner, hang out with the kids, watch a little of the Waltons. I don't know if you've ever done that, but we've been watching the Waltons. It's a lot of fun. So I'm gonna watch the Waltons with the kids, and then I'm gonna go to bed and do it all again tomorrow. Thanks a lot for watching the video. Do consider giving us a thumbs up. Until next time, God bless you. As a little fun bonus, I'm gonna give you a ride all the way down to the bottom. Gotta get my stupid hat on. Oh yeah. Now I'm nice and warm. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Beautiful view. I'm really surprised. The cows didn't find it.